How you doing, FB family? You got the kidpreneurs right now. They're performing their business initiative and objective. Come on out here, River, and come get these boxes inside of the truck, please. Please come on out and we get that done. Just want to give you an idea of what it really looks like as the kidpreneurs run their FBA business. And if kids can do it, my motto is you can do it too. Hi, everybody. It's Ilan Bomani from the Pajama Momma Show, where we have typical moms and dads fire the boss and hire the kids. And if the dads and moms are really smart, they're gonna get their kids in the act of participating in what's the first business, the family business. So look at these guys, excited, overjoyed with rapture, because they reap the benefits of what so many other kids cannot read, traveling all over the world, having the opportunity to do a lot of things that the average kid is not able to do, but that's the price that we pay in order to get to the next level. We got to do those extra things in order to be able to do that. So with that in mind, hi everybody, it's Money, and I'm outside in this gorgeous weather, and I'm having a great day, and I hope you're having one too. You know, you always be better to be prepared for a miracle and have one than have a miracle and not be prepared. And so right now, as we get ready for this fantastic day, right now we're unloading this vehicle of all these wonderful items that we got in order to represent. I'm going to go up and get another batch, and we got Series 7. There he goes. He's traveling on. So today, ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to share with you, and I'm really excited about, is the fact that, let me show you what the kidpreneur is doing right now. They're unloading the truckload right there of some items that they're going to be selling at their Amazon store. And look how active they are. Now listen, parents, this is going to keep them young. They're definitely getting their weight training in, you know, getting some good exercise, and this is very healthy for them. So they're learning how to be healthy and wealthy simultaneously as they run their business. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Almost 12 years old. He's got a business. I absolutely love it. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you what we're really excited today. Remember that program that I told you about? We have Millionaire Mentees come in. I gave them, you know, the hype that most people think that it is, that you come on board with me. I'm going to teach you how to basically, you know, become financially educated. We're still all learning, but why not make money while you're learning how to become that? Develop a wealth consciousness. We're going to get that credit together, and that credit is really fantastic. Then what we're going to do is get business funding, personal funding, real estate funding in order to invest in other vehicles, because that's what it's really truly all about. Yes, it does take money in order to make money, but it doesn't have to be your money. Well, in less than a week of some of our students being in the program, 2 of those individuals got approved for loans of $30,000 to $50,000. One just signed a contract on that loan of $50,000. Yay! So I'm really excited for her, because like I said, a lot of people give you out hypey things and information about what they can do for you, etc. And I understand people think Ilan Bomani's just hyping it up like everybody else, but I'll let that person speak for themselves and what they've been experiencing, and they're really excited and they're getting ready to take their business to the next level. So this is one thing that I wanted to share with you, is that, you know, you always want to, your word is your bond. And I was sharing that with my son today. You know, a lot of people, that's all that I have, ladies and gentlemen. My first, you know, obligation is to be, we always sign contracts and whatever we do, but in doing business, that's online and offline. People do business with people that they know, they like, and they trust. And the best way to trust someone and do well in business is to basically practice what you preach, and more importantly, be a man and woman of your word, that you'll be able to accomplish that. Well, we started that in less than 30 days of this student being in my program. She basically was approved for $50,000. We got funding. Now, the beautiful thing about it, a lot of people get that funding, but they know not what to do with it. So many people put out these Amazon FBA courses, or courses on, you know, how they achieved success and made $1 million. But what people don't realize, a lot of times, even on doing FBA, not FBA, but even in doing like e-commerce stores, or doing advertisement on FBA. FBA ads are thousands of dollars. For example, one great guru who makes $1 million, he spent $254,000 in FBA ads in order to make $1 million, selling his, affiliate products or his programs and the like. But as you notice, he had to take $250,000 in order to make $1 million. Now that's cool. People don't mind doing that, but the only problem is, what if you don't have the capital to be able to do that? That's the whole thing. Even in taking my Amazon FBA course, the key thing about it is, what do you need? You need capital in order to be able to do that. And that's the thing that I halted and I paused for the cause to help a lot of my students, because a lot of my students did well in my program. Some people are making 4 figures a month. Some people are making 5 figures a month. But to get to the 6-figure level, you got to build cash. Like a lot of people are bragging about, the fact that they've been able to do it. Like I was able to do it with no money coming out of my pocket. And I show people how to use other money to be able to do that. But in the beginning stages, I had to start off small with like $250. But it took me a year after I accumulated all that rate of return on investment to be able to start playing the big game. Because you want to get in there and start buying pallets. And we're talking about, averaging spending $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month. But if you spend $20,000, you'll make $20,000. And that's what we're trying to do. But what we realize, and what I solved the particular problem for most people, is that we know that we have to get that capital together, that credit together to get that capital. And if you do have that, then we're able to basically focus on getting the funding. And then the beautiful thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about just one round of funding. Oh yeah, $50,000 this time around. Oh, but she's going to go back. Next time it's going to be $100,000. Then it's going to be $200,000. Then it'll be $500,000. And then we're having $1 million. Now, if I can get $1 million in your pocket, then what happens is I teach you how to basically invest those with rate of return on investment of 10% a day. If I'm able to do that for you, then we're talking about, I'm guaranteeing you, quote unquote, you have an opportunity to becoming a millionaire. So if you fully understand, I'm no joke. You've seen all of those programs out there. I know tons of them. I participate in a lot of them where they threaten to help you become a millionaire, where they threaten to tell you, I became a millionaire, so I can help you become a millionaire too. And that's great. But the only problem is that they've never been able to do it for other people. So how can you make that prediction that you can have other people become a millionaire if you haven't been able to do it previously? Well, see, I can say that most emphatically that I've been able to do that, not only for myself, but for other people too. And we're on our road again. We're on our way back. And like I said, 50,000 turns into, 500,000. 500,000 turns to $1 million. $1 million turns into 1.5 million. And that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to congratulate that student. I let her one day be able to share that with you personally, from personal hand. She's really excited. She's in our group called United Spirits of America. And if you want to join us, you are definitely welcome to do so. Just PM me, and I'll be happy to give you the 411. Aviance is on her way. She's on here every single day, and she's been working towards that, and we're getting her to the next level also. So I'm just saying, you got to be in it to win it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the old saying goes, don't believe the hype. But this hype, you're going to want to believe. And like I said, I just want to give you a taste of that and show you examples of proof in the pudding on what people are actually experiencing with this phenomenal program, okay? A lot of you have been on the fence for a while, and that's cool. I understand. Sometimes you got to show things 7 times, they always say, before people take a hint. Sometimes you got to give proof in the pudding. I completely understand. Everybody has a good game. Everybody's been around the block a couple times, so they question things that are going on. But I'm the real deal, Sugar Hill. And I'm looking forward to sharing it with so many other people. It gives me, and I feel like I just now got funded for $50,000, because, it's nothing like being able to see other people's dreams come true. It gives me more gratification than it is even for myself, because I know what it's like to have some challenges along the way. So with that said, does anybody have any questions as far as how you can go about, building wealth for yourself? This is your time. This is your opportunity to ask questions in regards to that is concerned. I already gave you the tips and the tools. But if you want to become a part of United Spirits of America, USA, 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 okay? We live in America, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we act like fish, you know, in the ocean looking for water. How can you be poor or broke or living an average, you know, lifestyle and income in this great country that has so much capital, so much wealth and abundance? Is beyond my imagination, you know, but I understand. I was in so many people's shoes before, and I do understand, but it's all a consciousness, in that we're going to work to help you alleviate that affliction. I'm a recovering brokeaholic is what I like to tell people. You know, I did have a poverty consciousness, so I understand that whole situation, but we're going to teach you how to relieve yourself of that situation and circumstances. So once again, PM me, Elan Bomani, and we'll be happy to share some more information with you as far as your email address, as far as how you can get to the next level. And with that said, tomorrow what I'm going to be discussing is how I do business with 3 people with my FBA business. But I want to share with you this one thing. I'm ready to recover. I hear you, Avians. Don't worry. $1 a day keeps poverty away has been my motto. But now I like to say hundreds of dollars a day keeps poverty away. And we're going to make sure you get a hold of that. That's for sure, as far as that is concerned. But one of the things that I wanted to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is that on tomorrow's show, what I'm going to cover, how I do business with 3 men. One is an African-American man. Another one is a wonderful white Christian man. And the third one is a wonderful East Indian man who is a Muslim. And the reason why I'm going to cover that is because I want you to fully understand that we live in America. They call us the United. And for all of us to get to the next level in life, it's got to be the team to make the dream. You know, I always tell people wealth does not discriminate. It doesn't care if you're tall or short. It doesn't care if you're black or white. Doesn't care if you're straight or gay. Doesn't even care if you're, what was the last one I wanted to say? If you're poor or even rich. You know, even rich people live a poor lifestyle. That's another conversation. So I want you to fully understand that it's your birthright. You know, like we say in the Constitution, in the pursuit of happiness, it is your birthright to be massively successful. And I want you to have the opportunity to get your piece of the American pie and let you know that it's alive and well for yourself and your family. No one, I don't care what the situation or circumstances that they have been experiencing, should not be living a fruitful, fulfilling, wealthy, abundant lifestyle. So with that said, we're going to discuss that a little bit further tomorrow, because I think that's important that we learn that we're in this together. Though contrary, some people are trying to separate and divide and conquer, and we're not having that. We work too hard to live up to the forefathers of this country's American dream. And so, because we're living it, and we're living it large with that in mind. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, if there are not any questions on how you can get to the next level, how you can achieve massive success, I'll be with some wonderful motivation tomorrow. That's our motivation on Friday to get you going for the weekend. You know, I always say wealth does not rest. You know, money has speed, okay? And so I'm very clear. Every day is a holy day, so I'm always working the business. And when you're working the business, one of the key things about it is when you love what you're doing, you never feel like you're working a day in your life. I never, ever feel like I'm working, especially when I'm helping other people achieve their dreams and live an absolutely wealthy lifestyle. And I want that for each and every single one of you, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I want to say to you, mom and dadpreneurs that are out there and you're hustling and you're bustling, and you're focused on getting to the next level in life, I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to stay motivated, you know, and that's why I even share this information with you. That's why I even show you my kids. I open up, I'm totally transparent. I open up my home to you. I open up my car to you, to show you how it's put in action and how we're able to make things work. Totally real, but more importantly, realistic for all of us to get to the top and to get to the next level in life. So I'm really excited. Congratulations again to that person who is now on her way to truly achieving millions of dollars. Like I said, it's just going to get bigger, and it's also going to get better, and it's also going to get larger. So I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss out on this great opportunity that we have available to you, okay? Like the old saying goes, you slow, you blow, you move, you lose. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Hey, Jermaine, how are you? Caroline, how are you? Let's see, we got Avion's here. Let me tell you. Jeff, how are you? Jeff, good to see you. Glenda, how are you? All you people, I've sent you guys a lot of information and education and things of that nature, and I want you, yeah, good job. I wish I could take credit for it. Trust me, what I am going to take credit for is that we're going to put that $50,000 we're talking about into one of these vehicles. Investment vehicle. We're going to put it into a business vehicle. We're going to put it into I mentioned real estate, I mentioned business, and I mentioned an investment vehicle. These are the things that we incorporate, and this is what we put these individuals into so that they can get a high rate of return investment. Okay, and guess what? The cash interest free. That means you're not paying any money for the money. I absolutely love this. Anyway, I'm coming to see you next month. All right, Cynthia, look forward to it. You better hope I'm in town because I'm getting ready to put the show on the road. I'm going to be in Philadelphia. I'm going to be in California. I'm going to be in Texas. They say don't mess with Texas. I'm going back home and checking them out. I'm going to my hometown of Philly. I'm going to be hanging out with my folks. But yeah, definitely look forward to, if you're coming to town, look forward to seeing you, Cynthia, real soon. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, good chit-chatting with each and every single one of you. I see the top, over the top, and more point, ladies and gentlemen, you know my motto, cha-ching, ching. I will see you at the bank. Oh, my Millionaire Mentee understands that. She's got $50,000 in her cash account right now hanging out with me. Cha-ching, ching. I love this life. Bye-bye, everybody.